On this week's Outside Edge, Mallory Brooke takes us on a walk up a mountain.
And with a name like Blueberry Mountain, you'd think there must be a treat or two along the way, and you would be right.
On this week's Outside Edge, we're featuring another one of my favorite summertime activities, and not surprisingly, it has to do with berries. It also includes a way to cool off if you work up a bit of a sweat on Blueberry Mountain. There's never enough time in the summer to hike all the trails we'd like to, but I've hiked in the Evans Notch area more than any other region.
There's the very easy hike into Rattlesnake Pool or even Emerald Pool across the street, and then there's harder ones like Baldface. I just absolutely love the beauty of it, the quietness. It doesn't seem to get quite as busy as other notches.
Jeanie Cote, a registered Maine guide who primarily hikes in Grafton and Evans Notch, says that Blueberry Mountain is a great starter hike.
Primarily because when you go up the backside, if you chose that was too much for you, then you could just easily go back down that same way. If you were fine with the little bit of a challenge, it's really a small amount, and the beauty that overlooks Baldface and the western mountains is just worth it.
Tagging along with us on the hike today are my best friends visiting Maine from Southern California and our youngest teen who couldn't wait to do this hike again. There is very little, if any, cell reception, and the trail isn't always well marked, so you have to pay close attention, or I also recommend using a GPS-based trail app like All Trails, where you can download trail maps. We purposely picked a warm, humid day, and boy did it live up to that. It's a steady climb to the top with an overall gain of about 1,200 feet. You can make the hike an out and back or a loop. Either way, you'll need at least 3 hours for the hike itself. The blueberries are out and many are ripe, a nice little treat as you make your way toward and onto the summit.
In the summer, that is one of my favorite things, is to just pick blueberries along many trails or mountaintops. And I often make sure that I have baggies in my bag so that I can collect a few as well.
And I said we purposely picked a hot and humid day. Not only because you get some natural sugar along the way, but because you earn the most lovely prize at the end, a dip into the mountain-fed Rattlesnake Pool.
The minute you get to where you can get a glimpse of that emerald water, I think it's just mind-blowing to think that we can drive an hour and find something that people go to Mexico for.
There are places to jump in or wade in, as the water temperature is usually in the 50s. A good way to cool off and relax the muscles and mind after enjoying the beautiful Maine woods. For the Outside Edge, I'm meteorologist Mallory Brooke.